You know, this could have all been avoided. If you would have shown me a modicum of respect, if you treated me like an actual human being, like a friend, instead of throwing me away like a piece of trash, maybe you wouldn't be tied up to that chair right now. I don't get it. I don't get how you can sit there with that stupid look on your face, like a kicked puppy, somehow trying to act like you're innocent here. Like somehow I'm in the wrong for showing concern at the types of people you're associating with. No. No. You shut up. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth for once in your fucking life. I had to listen time and time again about your first world problems for years. I had to hear you moan and complain about everything in school for half a semester. I think you can handle hearing me vent for 20 minutes. So, who are they? I asked you a question. I asked who they are to you. All those people you quote-unquote call your other friends. Do you really believe they hold a candle to me? To how I've treated you over the years? Do you really believe that they even care about you? So you have been meeting them. Are you sure it's nothing more than just talking? See, I don't like it when you're not around. It pisses me off. It frustrates me when I give you everything you need. I pour my heart out and soul to make you happy. And yet you have the nerve to say that I'm in the wrong here. That I'm, controlling you? I remember the first time you referred to me as your best friend. I know you probably didn't mean it. But the way you just blurted it out felt like a slip-up. But wow. I didn't know how to react when I heard that. I was never as close to somebody like I was with you. I never understood what it felt like to be best friends with somebody, to be close with a person like that. And when we grew closer, we started to hang out after class, we went out for drinks, we had sleepovers at each other's houses, we stayed up all night playing video games, eating pizza, and getting fat. And it felt right. It felt good. So why is it that a couple of months back, our relationship suddenly begins to decline? We started hanging out less and less frequently. Our texts went from daily to once a week to once a month to almost never at all. If I didn't know any better, I'd have thought you had died. If we didn't share the morning class together, I wouldn't have been a fool to think you transferred. But you didn't. No, you were just as active as ever. I deserve all your attention. If you can't prioritize me over them, maybe you should really pick and choose who you label your best friend, huh? You shouldn't just be throwing that title around. I could give you the moon and it still wouldn't be enough. You ungrateful fuck. I've sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears in order to keep you happy. Whenever something would go wrong in your life, I was always there, right? When your pet died, and you locked yourself in your room for a week, I was the first one to pop by and comfort you. When you got an F on your history exam after cramming for the whole night, I invited you over and we binged watched your favorite show on Netflix to make you feel better. When your phone cracked on the bus, I helped you shore up the costs and pay for the damage. I did that. None of your so-called friends even turned up a finger. I was the one who showed you the most concern. Me, and me alone. Your friends, they mean nothing to you, okay? They mean nothing to you. Ever since you met those scumbags, you act so differently afterwards. They fill your head with lies about me, accuse me for things I haven't even done, just to drive us apart and make us suffer. How many times do I need to tell you that they're not good for you? When we used to hang out, You didn't have any of these problems. Your grades? You were damn near an A-star student. Sure, you had a few blunder tests here and there, but I helped you work through it and helped you study for the next one. No offense, but I saw your recent transcript. Your highest grade in the whole semester was a C minus. Does that not concern you? Are you are you not worried about what this could lead to? This isn't a coincidence. No. The second we start to drift apart and you meet this group of idiots, the second your grades begin to fall apart. You start ditching classes, your vocabulary changes, you're acting like a weirdo, basically. You're not the same person I met all those years ago. They are just trying to tear us apart. Can't you see it? They are poisoning our friendship. We have something special here. I won't let their jealousy destroy what we've built up for years. They're trying to steal you away from me. I'm not letting all those memories we shared together get thrown away by a bunch of liars, thugs, and cowards. I mean, think about it. Are they really your friends? When have you shown a sign of weakness, a sign that something isn't okay, a sign that you're not doing the best and you need somebody to talk to, and they came over to try and help? When have they ever supported you when they didn't have any advantage out of it? What kind of friends would do that? What kind of friends would leave you in the dark like that? Forcing you to fight your own problems? I can see it. I can see it in your eyes. You've been holding in so much pain. So much bottled up emotions because you can't. You can't share it with them. You know they don't care. You know they're not your friends. You need to let them go. They've done such a number on you. Reverted you back into this thing. And even still, I can't believe you still try and defend them and want to be friends with them. It hurts me. It hurts. Stop worrying about them. They don't deserve any of your thoughts anymore. Sometimes the truth can be painful and difficult to accept. You have to realize they're not your friends. Look at the way you're dressed. Look at the bags under your eyes. Look at the state of your hair. You look like crap warmed over. No, we need to fix this. No fallible human being would allow you to step out the house like that. Do you get me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Before you met these guys, you were beautiful. You were perfect. You wouldn't hurt a fly. You would be so focused on your studies, but so lively and jovial when I pulled you away from it to take a break. You would be so engaged and ecstatic when we turned on your favorite show. You were so humble and gracious when I cooked you dinner. You were an angel, but all of a sudden these vermin popped up like rats and dragged you away from me. They spin you stories about me, gaslighting you into thinking that somehow I'm in the wrong here. All of a sudden, you break off all contact with me. You start dressing like this. You pick up on the kind of language they're using. You start avoiding your studies, lashing out at your family. It's a disgrace. And I hope you realize me doing this, taking you away and strapping you down to a chair, is strictly for your own good. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you're glaring at me. Huh? Do you think I'm lying? Do you think I'm bullshitting you? You don't know shit. But it's good. But it's good. I'll relax. I'm gonna relax. Because I know this next part is gonna make me feel a hell of a lot better. You know, earlier I said all of what I'm doing right now is for your own good, which includes what I'm about to do. Now, you see this? It's just an ordinary sheet of paper. Nothing special about it. However, if you take the corner of it, Looks pretty sharp, huh? Do me a favor and stretch your fingers out. Palms face down with your fingers stretched out. I know what I said. Oh, shut the fuck up. After this shit you put me through, I should just take a knife and gut you from stomach to sternum. You should feel grateful I'm showing you mercy in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this next part's gonna suck. But hopefully you'll learn from this. Hopefully you can figure out what you did wrong, and we can begin your journey to bringing you back. I know the real you is trapped somewhere in there. I just need to get it out. So we'll start off with something simple. 5 paper cuts in between each of your digits. Stretch your fingers out so the piece of skin is showing. Like I said, we're starting off with something painful but relatively harmless. You'll be alright. However, the more you fight and deny your true self, the worse things are going to get. The worse the escalation will be. Pretty soon I'll start doing things to you that won't be so harmless. You may lose a limb or two, but it'll be worth it in the end if I get my best friend back. They fucked with your head and made you their slave, but I can still bring you back. I just need time. Time and patience. So this can go one of 2 ways. You can either A, accept that they're bad for you, accept that I'm the only friend you deserve, and we'll end things here. We'll go back to how things used to be, how they were meant to be. Sleepovers, late night shows, binge eating, you name it. Or option B, you keep resisting me and I up the brutality of my methods. Pretty soon we'll start heading into the knives territory. And believe me, I don't think you want that. Or maybe you do. Maybe those fuck assholes mess with your head even more than I thought. Maybe they turned you into one of those freaks that enjoys being messed with and cut. You like that? Would you like that? I'm not afraid to get bloody if it means bringing you back. No answer? Fine. Suit yourself. Keep those fingers stretched out. I want to see nothing but skin in between those digits. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, 4, and 5. See, it wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun if you keep that struggling up. Now, I'm gonna quickly head upstairs and fetch you something to drink. Remember the options I gave you. Remember to choose wisely, otherwise the drink might not be the only thing I come down with. See ya, bestie.